So let me share the screen. In the yesterday's class, we learned about the introduction to data analytics, right? So today we shall learn something about how important is AI to the data analytics, right? So how it is important, like how vast it is, like that. We will make like quick understanding on it. So I think Mohammed, is this your first demo class?
Yeah, ma'am, it's my first.
Okay. Can I have your quick introduction, Mohammed?
Ma'am, my full name is Mohammad Anjali, and I have completed my graduation in the Bachelor of Arts from Osmania University campus, Secunderabad. I have recently passed out in June 2024 with a CGP of 8.7 out of 10.
Great, great, Mohammed. So, what is your understanding on data analytics and why did you choose this domain to learn?
Ma'am, according to my research, that I want to shift myself from non-IT to IT, and
Hmm.
I found that the data analytics, data science, the easy way to shift from non-IT to IT.
Yes,
And
exactly.
also, I'm also planning to acquire my master's education in business analytics. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I choose data analytics for my course.
Okay, that's really great, Mohammed. Thank you so much for it.
Yeah, thank you.
So fine then. So Mohammed, like as you told, it's really very true. If you are from non-IT, if you want to switch to non-IT to IT, then data analytics is a great course to learn. So why? Because this data is applicable for all the domain, whether it is IT or non-IT. Everywhere the data is very much important, and everyone they are using that. Whether the non-IT sectors, how they'll be using on-premises tools like Excel to create a dashboard and insights. But whereas large scale industries, they are opted for cloud services. Cloud services in the sense will be having GCP, AWS, and also Azure. These environment they'll use to prepare the data, pre-process the data, collect the data, and store the data. But on premises are like what are the tools we are learning here? Excel, Power BI, Python, and also the SQL. These are the open source tools what on-premises businesses will use in IT industry. But the IT industry, they'll be opted with the cloud services to you know to store their data more effectively and efficiently so that it will be helpful for their business. So these are the differences for IT and non-IT, but data analyst requirement are very important for both the sector as well, IT and non-IT both, right? So yesterday we learned something about the difference between data analyst, data scientist, and also the data engineer. And we also know like what are the tools they'll be using on. And we have to understand the types of data analytics. So my voice is clear, right? Is there any disturbance between?
So, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, perfect. So we will understand what are the types of data analytics we have. One is descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, and also the prescriptive analytics. So what is the difference between these four types in the sense? Descriptive analytics is nothing but we will be dealing with the past data. In the sense, if you want to calculate an insights, or if you want to calculate the total revenue for past 4 years or past 3 years, then you'll be going with the past data, in the sense historical data which is already collected by the business, which is also known as secondary data. It's not a fresh data, it's a secondary data already collected. I'm using that for my analysis. That kind of analysis is known as descriptive analytics. In the sense, what happened in the past, you will be calculating that, you'll be analyzing that, you'll be exploring the data. So that such kind of data are known as uh, descriptive analytics. And also we have a diagnostic analytics. Diagnostic analytics is nothing but you'll be finding the reason for that. So you have already analyzed the data of the past, is known as descriptive. You'll be analyzing the reason for the past data, what happened. Like if there is a profit, what is the profit, the reason for it, what strategy the business has been used. Okay. And again, if there is a loss in the business or less sales in the business, why there is a less sales in the business, the questions, right? Finding the answers for the questions are known as diagnostic analytics. And when it comes to predictive analytics are nothing but you will be predicting the future. In the sense, by descriptive statistics and diagnostic statistics, you will be come to know what is data and why, what happening with the data by these two analysis. And after knowing that, you have to overcome with the solution for that, right? So you'll be predicting the future. Okay, if I go with the A test or A or B plan, so then my business will again boom. Again, I'll be helpful for generating the revenue for the business. And since you will be predict something by the analysis, by descriptive and diagnostic, that process in the sense what will be happen in the future, right? That is of predictive analytics. And whatever you plan here in the predictive analysis, you'll put that into an action. That plan has to be uh, forced to perform, right? So that process is known as prescriptive analytics. What should be done, right? You will put that in an action. So these are the four very important data analytics what we will be learning. So one is descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. These all are statistical terminologies, right? Yeah, statistics is very important to learn. So that's how. So descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. These are the four important types of data analytics. And we have few more like data analysis types. One is qualitative data, quantitative data, exploratory data, and confirmatory data. Quality refers to which doesn't includes any numerical term. Quality, right? It might be how did it went, how your interviews went, what is the observation, and can you please give me the reviews on my performance or my teaching. If I ask, you'll be telling me, yeah, it was good, it was fine. Sometimes they'll suggest, yeah, I need some improvements, like that. So these are the textual reviews, which doesn't includes any numerical values, right? So that's how it is known as qualitative analysis. Quantitative analysis, in the sense, it will be included some numbers. So ratings you'll be giving out of 5, right? So, and also any other numerical values, that is known as quantitative data, quantitative analysis. Exploratory data, in the sense, we are exploring what exactly the data set is. And confirmatory is nothing but, so here you'll be confirming the data, confirming the analysis after exploring by various testing, like statistical test. We have hypothesis testing with probability, and z-test, t-test, and chi-square test. All these tests include in the confirmatory analysis. So basically these are the types. The question would be, as a data analyst, will I need to learn all these tools, in the sense all exploratory, all the confirmatory, and statistics are very important if you ask me the question. So statistics is very important for data analytics, but not in an advanced way, but you should be learning it in a basic way. Like you should be know what is exploratory, how does it work, right? What is confirmatory, how does it work? If you have these basic knowledge, then you will be able to understand what exactly the data is with. Okay. So, and yeah, so we'll understand how important AI for data analytics. So I'll just importance of AI for data analytics. right? So what is AI? AI is nothing but it's an artificial intelligence. Like we all know that it's playing a crucial role in data analytics, like enabling our businesses to process in the large volume of data, right? So how it is like important in the sense it will help us to identify identify patterns, right? Identify patterns. It helps us to identify the patterns, and again, it helps us to, you know, generate valuable insights and works more faster, more efficiently than traditional method. Traditional method in the sense how we will be cleaning the data manually in the Excel. If you give the file or a document to the AI tools, anything it might be, we have DeepSeeker, we have ChatGPT, we have Julie, we have what is that, Copilot, and also big black box. So these are the uh, most important AI tools in the current market. So you can use either of them. You'll be getting the clear outputs. And here, what is the importance? So AI help us to work faster, and it helps us to identify the patterns, generates valuable insights faster. And more accurate when it compares to traditional method. Right? So these are the importance, and like how we can use this AI. We can use this AI for automating automation of data process. So data processing is nothing but automation. If I use this Spark query and ETL tool, if I want to make an automation, I can go with the help of AI. I can take a help of AI to do the automation. And one more thing, like it improves the accuracy. Like whatever the error we have left out, if you give that particular issues or error to the AI in the prompt, so then it will give you the exact output, which will be very accurate. So it gives accuracy is very high. Accuracy rate is high, right? And then it helps us to predict the analytics. It helps in predictions. And again, helps for data visualization. I'll show you in the regular classes by writing the prompt how you can uh, create a visualization with the help of AI tools, right? So this is how AI is used. And what are the domains they are using? Domains using AI and also ML, machine learning, and also AI, all right? So for data analytics, right? So here it is used by healthcare sector. They'll be using why they are very used to it in the sense we have AI based medical imaging, like scanning and finding the radiations of the like detecting the diseases. So that's why so AI tool and also the ML both are inculcated along with that data analytics. How, in the sense, whatever the data collected by the AI and ML of the patient, that we can take it out for analysis. This is the data generated by the healthcare industry, and that will be used by the data analytics to create a insights. So this is one of the method in the real time data analytics is playing a crucial role. And also banking sector, right? finance and banking Finance and banking sector, they are using AI and ML, and also retail. See, these all are the like domains or industry which is based out of this domain. You can apply for jobs. There will be a lot of openings for data analytics. E-commerce, and again manufacturing, manufacturing and industries, okay, and marketing and digital advertising. Even they have an opportunity for this, and education. And education, why in education they'll be using data analytics to understand the student performance, like dropout predictions, who are left the institution, that we can analyze, and grading and feedbacks, so to take up that and to take analysis the behavior of the students, behavior of the tutorials. Institutions will be using this data analytics for their improvement. And also the government sector, they'll be using government sector and telecom industry, telecommunications, right? Energy, sports, right? These are all the industries where AI, ML, and also the data analytics are evolving. So, and these industries, why we use it, in the sense for better decision making, right? And most importantly, it will be more accurate in the sense we can trust the data whatever we get from the AI. And yeah, these are the industries: healthcare, finance, retail, manufacturing, and also educational institution, government sector, telecommunication, energy, and sports. So these are all the industries or the domains where the data is frequently used. And next we will understand, so what are the AI tools we have, right? So we have AI and BI. BI, we know the business intelligence, right? AI, we know it's a artificial intelligence, AI and BI. One is artificial and one is business intelligence. So what are the tools, open source tools we have? One is Tableau, Power BI. All these things are visualization tool. Looker, Spot, Domo. So what is this? These are all the tools we have it in an open source. So in this curriculum, we can go with the Power BI. So as it is inculcated with the AI and machine learning in it. All of these have the feature of AI, where I can use the AI by using the data modeling and data modeling, and also the data relationship while creating. I can take a help of AI to generate a quick insights. And these are all the competitive tools for visualization. Tools for visualization, which is of open source, right? So here we have a Tableau, Power BI, Looker, and ThoughtSpot, and also the demo. And also we have lot many. And when it comes to the cloud, so we are learning with the cloud services as well, right? So here in the cloud services, what all we will be learning here in the sense, What is cloud basically? So here, what are the cloud services we have in the data analytics? Yeah, what are the cloud service provider we have in the current market? One is AWS. Hello, are we there?
Azure. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Azure, JCP. So these are the three important cloud provider where we will be having the cloud services. Like every business can opt the services, the cloud services from these three companies, and they'll be providing on the basis of pay as on use. Like how much we will be used, we have to pay for them for the services. Pay as go model, right? This is how the AWS or Azure or GCP, the cloud service provider we have in the current market. So how this AWS, Azure, and also the GCP is useful in the sense that depends on different company. If you learn any one of the AWS services, that is more than enough. So everything will be same, but the terminology of the service will be different, correct? So now we will understand what are the things which will be included for data analytics to learn in the cloud services. For we have like data collection, data cleaning, data transformation, and we'll understand what is the workflow over here. So now I'll just write workflow of data analyst in cloud environment. Suppose I'll take like AWS cloud providers, and I'll give you the scenario. Right. So if imagine ABC is a company, they wants to analyze the customer purchase data. So now this I think I can take ABC as a client. So they have a bulk of data. They will be purchasing the services with the AWS cloud provider. First, what they have to do, they have to collect all the raw data and they have to dump that into the AWS server, right? AWS server, the storage space, what we have a S3 buckets where I can store, I can dump all the files and folders in it, right? The first step is of data collection. In data collection, what I'll do, I'll store all data of ABC company in services called S3 buckets. What is S3 buckets? S3 buckets is a storage service provided by AWS. S3 buckets are storage where I can store all the files and folders in this service. S3 is a name where storage of all the buckets in the sense I can dump all the files and folders in it. So that's how I can collect the raw data in it, right? All raw data, I can write it as raw data. All raw data will be stored here, okay, in the S3 server. First is storage part is done. I have collected the data and I have stored. And what if next? I want to make a data pre-processing, right? Data processing in the sense I have to transform the data, raw data into a structured way. I want to transform. I don't know how my raw data is. It is unstructured, semi-structured or structured one. what I have to do, I have to convert this unstructured data to a structured one, so that I can write it as the title as data processing. Data processing. So here, what is the AWS service I have? It is AWS Glue, which help us to, which will help us to clean and transform the data. Right? This is one of the thing. And then data storage again. See, one storage is enough. S3 bucket where I'll dump all the raw data what I have got from the ABC company. But I want to store again the cleaned data somewhere in the cloud services where I can store. I have like here in the server that is of database server, Redshift, Amazon Redshift, where I can load all the processed data in the sense cleaned data, structured data. Right. So here, what is the service I can use? It can use AWS or else Amazon, right? Shift. Can store cleaned data in this service. Okay. It is also known as data warehouse, right? So this is a data warehouse. And what is the next one we have? Once the data is clean and stored it in a database or a data warehouse, the next is, it is a cloud database. It is a cloud database. And then after this, when it once the data is done, we have to do the visualization, right? For visualizations, we have AWS. QuickSight is a tool. QuickSight is a tool help us to create a visuals, and also the interactive dashboard helps to create a dashboard and also insights and visuals. And last but least, and one more thing, before visualization, we have to create a query. Data query. So we have Athena, AWS Athena. So used to write and manipulate the data and query. You know SQL, right? SQL, why do we use this SQL? Structured query language, to manipulate the data to get the data whatever we want to achieve, right? The similar way in AWS cloud provider, we have Athena is a service where I can use same queries, the SQL queries in it, and visualization. And also last but least, we have one more advanced function that is used by data scientists, but the thing is it is known as advanced analytics SageMaker. Why we use it? We use this for prediction. Used for predictions, right? So these are the things, the services what as an analyst you should be proficient with. Along with that, we have a EMR. EMR is in the sense elastic map reduce. So what does it do? It will help us to reduce the data frame, like the large data, into a smaller pieces. We can do the data normalization in it, so that it will be helpful for analyze and understand the data most efficiently, right? So this is the actual overview of how important data analytics for AI, BI, and also for cloud services, right? So any doubts so far? Gopinath, Kumar, Mohammed, Pankaj, Tarun, Vardhan, Vishal.
This Athena can be used to query from S3 also and
Yeah,
uh,
yes,
anywhere,
you can.
right?
Yeah, you can use with S3, and also there is a provision like separate service provider, that is of Athena, where you can completely use it for writing the query.
Okay.
Yeah, both you can use. Even S3, the same query you'll be writing, and also you
Mhm.
can use the Athena as well to write the same queries.
Okay. And we will be looking at everything in the course, or just
Yeah.
recap.
No, no, no. We'll see with practical sessions as well.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And hi, Gopinath. Is this your first demo session?
Yes, this is my first demo session.
Okay,
Please
perfect.
go
Can I
ahead.
have, yeah, can I have your quick introduction, Gopinath?
Yes, I have total around 9 years of experience in IT field, and currently I was working from last 9 years onwards, RPA technologies automation where and web path. Just I want to upgrade myself using data analytics and different tools. And,
Okay.
so yeah, I hope this is a good platform for learning.
Yes, yes, good. Thank you. Yeah, and the courses, the live classes will be starting from next Saturday, right? So you can, I'll just make a note here. Classes will start from 15th Saturday. Saturday, the timings would be 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Like 3 hours, it will be continuous sessions, Saturday and Sunday. Along with that, yeah, both Saturday and Sunday will be having weekends. And all the recordings will be provided by the DURGASOFT team, that is of recorded sessions. And you can have an access of that recording more than 1 year, or else I'm not sure, it would be for lifetime access you'll be getting from them. So this is the thing. And along with that, for resume preparations, I'll be helping you out. And also will provide interview questions for all the domains. Right? So these are the plus add-on benefits along with the course. So if you see in the website, what is the syllabus we have? So here, the syllabus is, one second, let me close. Yeah. So the syllabus are divided into a three phase. One is data collection, data preparation, and also insight generations, and also like dashboard building. So here what we will be doing, add on to this, we'll create a portfolio for we'll create portfolio of projects which can be added in your resume. Resume, right? So this we can learn. Along with that, we'll be learning the Git and GitHub. So what are the tools we'll be learning? So one is Excel, Python, and SQL. Power BI, Git, and also AWS Cloud Provider. So all these tools we will be learning from basic to advanced, whatever required for data analytics, most important in the real time. All these tools should be understood and known and proficient with all these things to become a data analytics, right? So now come back to the syllabus. So here we have a 5 projects which is listed. One is of healthcare domain, banking, and also HR, aviation, and energy, e-commerce. These are the 5 projects we are going to learn. Along with that, as mentioned, the topics will be covered all these things: MySQL, Python, and also a spreadsheet of Excel from basic to advanced, AWS providers, and also visualization tool that is a Power BI. Right, and if you see the content of the syllabus, so we have like listed all the things from basic to advanced, so you can have a look at it once. And also here we have an ETL tool, ETL and ELT. What is the difference between ETL and ELT? uh Hello, is my
Extract,
screen?
load, transform.
Yeah, is my screen is visible?
Yes, it's
Yes.
visible.
It's visible, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So extract, transform, and load. And also extract, load, transform. These are the 2 ways where I can load the data into analysis, right? So here the Power Query will be using this. Power Query is a add-on feature which we have in the Microsoft 365, and also the Power BI also consists of the Power Query. If you learn in once, so it can be used with the 2 tools like Power BI and also the Excel. Why we use it? To transform the data, to transform the raw data to a clean data in a structured way. We can use this Power Query, right? And again, for we will be learning here the Excel programming language, that is of VBA and macros. Along with that, MySQL, the topics, and Power BI from introduction to creating a dashboards we'll be learning, and also we'll learn the DAX expressions in it, right? So, and we will be learning here the Python, which is into basic to intermediate. We have certain modules which is reserved for data analytics like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and also the Seaborn. All these libraries we should be proficient with, right? So that's we'll be covering here. In the sense, you can see like along with the basic, these are the most important thing. For data cleaning, we'll be using the Pandas. NumPy is used for mathematical and statistical calculations, and Matplotlib is used for visualization, and Seaborn is also for visualization, right? So these are the most important. Along with that, the AI tool we will be using frequently during the sessions, that is of ChatGPT. Along with that, the comparative tools like as on updated one, that is DeepSeeker, right? DeepSeeker and Julie's AI, all these things we can use it during the sessions. Yeah. Any questions so far?
Ma'am, don't we have that offline classes?
Offline classes, no, it's completely online.
So we will be having all those softwares in our private laptops, or just we gonna see you using that software.
Yeah, first, like when as soon as the live classes start, first 20 minutes or 30 minutes will take it out for environment setup. So what are the things you have to install and all the things I'll guide you on. So you can set up the environment in your local laptop. All these tools are open source and it's a free of cost. The one thing is you have to create a AWS account so that we can practice on the cloud services.
So those softwares will need a specialization laptop, or we can just have the general laptop that we have.
No, that's fine. If you have general laptop is also fine.
Ma'am, those numbers which are provided by the Durga software is of yours number.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I got some. I got two numbers from the Durga software mentioned with the Eshwari Gaura with your name.
Okay.
So are those your numbers? So I can touch you on WhatsApp or get some clarification after the classes.
No, it's not my number. It's of management number. So see, we will be having an WhatsApp account so that you can have like if you have any questions or doubts, you can text in the WhatsApp like in the group only. So once you have the registrations, so we'll be have like discussion in the group itself so that yeah, we can clarify all our doubts.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a management numbers. It's not mine. If you have any concern, you can contact them as well. So they'll be reaching out to me. Yeah, and the batch timings again, it starts from next week, 15th, Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. The, like 3 hour sessions will be there. Yeah.
Ma'am, these tools are installed in MacBook or Windows.
Anything you can use. Both it will support. MacBook as well as Windows. Like one IDE tool we will be using that is of VS Code. And then in that VS Code, we can install Python programming language, MySQL as well. We can use it. I think in the MacBook, Power BI is not supported for download. So you have to install like VirtualBox and then you can download with the Power BI.
Okay.
Rest all tools you can use it for as it is open source.
Ma'am, are these tools are useful for international business or just for India?
No, no, no. It can be used internationally as well. As we are learning the cloud services, right? Cloud services are used like, on premises, India, domestically and internationally both. Also, the programming language databases everywhere the same way, similar way, everyone they are using with the same tools.
How many days we are covering these courses?
Sorry?
Uh, how many days it will take to complete our course, like Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, it will take like 8 to 10 weekends. 8 to 10 weekends per day, like per Saturday, Sunday, per week, we'll be having 6 hours of sessions so that we can complete it.
Okay.
Oh, can I pay for this course?
Yeah,
As
Ratan.
of- I'm asking you. Actually, I'm ready to pay for this course. Can I pay? As of now, can I pay for this?
Oh, yeah, you can pay and get the paid link from them. So they'll be in touch, like DURGASOFT management will be in touch with you. So that once you make a payment, they'll share you one more link, like it will be like paid link, or else they'll share you the joining link for next weekend sessions so that you can continue with your registrations.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, small question. So
Yes.
is it mandatory to have data engineering stuff knowledge in a sense? Why means some of the startups may don't look only for data analyst, or it's a separate title completely.
Yes. In the sense, see here, whatever we learn in the MySQL, right? So in MySQL, not only we learn here the query part. I'll also explain you, like yesterday I have shown you one data set with a business requirement, right? This is how we'll be getting as a data engineer or data analyst, both of them, they'll be getting the same process. But the thing is, you have to be having a knowledge into the ETL process. ETL is nothing but it's a GUI mode. So you're not going to add any formula in it to transform the data like how we do in the Excel. It's a GUI mode, so where you will be go to the features and you'll convert it, right? So that's how you can use the combination of data analytics and data engineer, like cleaning the data, pre-processing the data is very important. That's how you can enhance the skills on it. So here I'll just provide you one project with the data engineer things, how it will be running in the real time with the database that is of MySQL only will use with the SQL server, so that you'll be having an idea how exactly the engineer roles and responsibilities will be.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Uh, Ma'am, can I ask you that what is the difference between the business analyst and data analyst?
Okay, good question. So business analyst and data analyst. Okay. Business analyst will be understanding the problems of the business. Okay. So he'll be having like set of questions from the business. Like if I take HR domain, so in the HR domain we'll be calculating the iteration and also the termination process, all the things about the behavior of the employees we will be looking. The data analyst is nothing but when it comes to the data analytics, as we discussed, he'll be converting the raw data into a meaningful insight by using various tools and technologies. But he will be examining only the insights and trends. Business analyst, he will understand the business problem, what is the business needs we have, and he'll be providing the suggestions and the solutions for it. Okay, how we can improvise the business, how I can identify the documents, and how I can fill the gap between the employees and the management. So this is how the improvement of the business he'll be working with. But here the data analyst, what he'll be doing, he'll completely dealing with the data. Only whatever the data we have in the business, he will be working on the data, like creating the insights, creating the trends, creating the patterns, identifying the patterns, predictions, collections, cleaning, analyzing the data, and report making, dashboards, things, and also like decision making with the data insights. Whatever he created the insights in the data, he'll be using the data. right? So the tools and technology, when it comes to business analyst, they will be communicating with the ticket raising tool like Jira, because they have to communicate with all the members of the business. That's how they'll be using. And Microsoft Visio, or else Excel and Tableau, all the things for visualization. In the sense, there will be no in-depth of, you know, working with the data, but they'll be dealing with the behavior of the employees or the workers of the business.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So basically, business analysts, they'll be focusing on improving the business process, business problem, and also the organization where they can meet their goals. But data analysts, they'll be focusing on the collection of the data, analyze the data, and provides the insights to the business to make a decision. This is the difference between business analyst and also the data analyst.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, fine then. So meet you all in the next week session. Yes, Kumar, do you have any questions?
Yeah, actually, I was asking, so uh, what will the first you will be teaching and Python at what level? So there will be some, in a sense, ordering, you can say, sequence.
Yeah, sequence the same as I mentioned in the syllabus. First, we'll go with the Excel, then MySQL, Power BI, Power BI, and then Python, and lastly, AWS.
Okay, fourth will be Python. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, thank you.
thank you. Hope the session was helpful for you. So we can wind up this session. It was nice talking to you all. It was very interactive session. Thank you so much, Gopinath, Kumar, Mohammed, Pankaj, Tarun, Vardhan, and also Vishal. So we'll meet you next week, right? Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good day.
You have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.